Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's time for more Hearts of Iron, where we continue our advance into Siberia. I feel like I should know something about this. Something about not starting land wars in Siberia. Or was it Asia? Something like that. But, that said, it seems to be going pretty goddamn well as we are slaughtering Soviets by the numbers. They do outnumber us by 3-1 on the front, but if we're killing them 17-1, that seems fine to me, right? At least in terms of divisions. The thing is, my divisions are massive. Like I have a filled out division. I don't even have signal companies in my division. Fuck yeah. Get some signal companies in there. Alright. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Equipment costs. Pretty big. Eek. But that said, we do slaughter them a lot. Look at the soft attack. That's 12,000. Look at a standard division. 200. Massing troops into Attrition. We will enter Siam regardless of what they say. Siam becomes a puppet of Japan. So, hang on. Alright. How much did I just fuck up? Is my first question. Okay, so Siam, who is... Okay, they are now in the... Yeah. Siam is already in a faction. Siam is a member of the Allies.
A new follower.
They're now properly in our faction. That said, we are still totally going to keep Siam. Yeah. That's great. That's great. So, in the meantime, I got a couple new followers. Thank you to... I Has Weeds, Unbreakable, USSR 123, and Soviet Destroys All. Yep. No, actually, 3 new followers. Not just 2. If you can believe it. Oh, game's hitching. Come on! This is basically, yeah, we basically have the Siamese fascist republic at this point. Make meat grinder division scale. That's pretty much what my fucking divisions are. They're meat grinders. They have 6 times the soft attack of what you expect. They're not good things for the Soviet Union. Alright, well, we've practically done most of our stuff. I mean, there's the Divine Wind. Oh man, I never did the infrastructure effort. I mean, I guess we might as well. That's something. Alright, well, we're coming up on enough for another production line. Yeah, we've got enough. We got enough stuff, and we actually have more industry tech coming in, so our production line should get more efficient. Yeah, soon. 44 days. Alright, and we finally developed a Tier 3 fighter. Sadly, we're never going to get to build this damn thing, because literally everything I've got right now has to go into... Well, you guessed it. The land war. I'm not going to, I'm not going to make a mistake of doing something dumb like attacking the US while being at war with the Soviet Union in a full-blown conflict. That is, without question, a stupid maneuver. The stupidest of maneuvers, even. I'm already at war with 1 superpower, don't need to be at war with 2. Well, I mean, it depends if you count the UK and France as superpowers. France capitulated, and the UK has lost most of its empire at this point. Oh, hey, Siam's back.
A new follower.
I mean, this is probably better, and all things considered. This is probably better. Because now we don't have to occupy it. Should just befriended Siam. Oh well. Okay. You demand nuking Warsaw. Right. Well, thanks to Calvin Loves USSR for following. I have nothing to say to it. Alright, well, damn. Yeah. We actually don't have that many free military factors. They're all damaged. We've got to repair as much as we can. Though, the resistance is going to keep us completely screwed on that. Alright. I mean, the offensive continues, and we're just going farther and farther north. That's the problem. The good news is we have logistics companies, they don't. So as we get up here, like, they're suffering 20% attrition, we are suffering 0.2%. This is why logistics companies are hugely important. If you do not have them, you are fucked. German Reich declared war on Yugoslavia, who's proceeded to join the Allies. Okay. Well, sure. Whatever. Man, the European border gore is so fucked. German Reich has war goals against the Soviet Union. Well, is the German Reich going to follow up on that? That'd be kind of handy, wouldn't it? Alright. Alright, well, we might get some relief support from the Germans soon. As we are slowly but surely slinking across Asia. Alright. Well, we are still winning. And we still have 4 million manpower to burn through, so maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. The answer is just maybe. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. It's hard to say.
A new follower.
Thank you to Godfather Sniper for following. Okay, so PayPal's just holding up all the monies right now, apparently. There's probably something I have to change in the settings for this. There we go. Alright, well. PayPal's just doing something weird with the donations. There we go. Just a guy, $5. Oh, maybe it wasn't doing something weird with the donations. Maybe it just, I don't have a donation sound yet, so I have no idea when a donation actually comes in. Also, Finwell, please stop soliciting donations. Yeah, no, they aren't doing anything. It's just... Yeah. Moderators, please do not solicit donations for me in the chat. That is something I take issue with. That is wrong. On many levels. Many levels. Alright. Next time play as France. What? Do I want an easy game? Christ. I mean, we've seen how well France seems to hold off the goddamn Nazi invasion literally every time I play. So France would be an easy one. Alright. Well, I mean, things seem to be going well, other than the fact that we don't have... Like, I'm really concerned about this. Like, the front line is not fully garrisoned. Like, at all. It is missing so many pieces. This is bad. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Alright. You know, like, Hitler, you could do something useful for me one of these days. Would be helpful. I mean, Christ, God knows I'm fucking slaughtering the Soviets out here. At, what is that, like, 12 to 1? It's not as good as 17 to 1, but the front is getting pretty thin, so I imagine that's going to become a problem for us. Alright. Okay. Assembly line production has been finished. That's actually very helpful. Okay. Construction 3 is being researched, so that's covered. Yeah, base strike. Carrier primacy. It's tempting, but I need to focus elsewhere. I do. Yeah, we might need better infantry equipment, I'm thinking. Yeah. It's also coming up on 42, which might make a good time to upgrade the logistics company. So I'm going to upgrade the logistics company. Because call it a hunch when I say the logistics company is going to matter greatly. Play as Greece and get Communist Party. No. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I should. Push. You guys push there. Yeah, you guys have that covered. Like I said, we need to clean off eastern Siberia and seal this front. And start dragging this around here. This is when we are at our most vulnerable, if you didn't notice. Like, this is when we are just at our most vulnerable. The Soviets are continuing offensives against us, which are failing miserably. Yeah. Legionary Romania is now fighting against Bulgaria, as they've been resurrected from the dead. They never even took the fucking Finnish territories, yo. Yeah. They're going for the extra research slot somewhere. That's here. Sooner or later, there might be war with Germany. That's really all I can hold out for at this point. Because I don't think I'm going to win. Like, the front line is too thin. And I don't have enough divisions. And I'm not producing enough artillery right now to even consider training more. Like, I have a deficit of 36 to 45 artillery a day. I can't switch over to advanced artillery. It'll hurt my production too much. Production would be hurt too much to do it. That's 266 days. 198 days. That said, infantry equipment 3 might be helpful here. Yeah. Yeah, we're manually conquering Eastern Siberia. Yeah, it's something we're doing. Like, I've got all the troops commanded. The problem is the provinces are massive. It just takes literally weeks to get between provinces. Which isn't particularly surprising, but, you know. We actually have a surplus of steel right now. Sadly, we do not have a surplus of military factories. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just the sound I like to hear. That's fine, I'm sure. Yeah, the US has yet to, Wendell Wilk. The US has yet to, be able to pull off Defense of the Pacific, because it's not 1942. Which is going to make things hard. Because we're going to be entering the war with the US, you know, maybe March 1942, regardless of what I want. They're just going to come for me. Despite our very, hefty defense against the communists. Which you expect the US to want, but, yeah. At this point, just get to the top. At this point, just get to the top. Get to the top. Close the front line. Close it. I command you. As your emperor. Mind you, the game is chugging like absolute hell right now, so... yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, I don't really need the northern expansion. I'm already at war with everyone, so this entire tree is pretty much useless. Short of maybe strike the USA. Which I'm gonna take eventually. When we go to war, we'll take strike the USA. For the bonus organization and everything. Good news, our front line is getting slightly better garrisoned. Yeah. Still 10 days and several hours before you guys will make your moves. Yes, the USA can attack me if they choose to take the Defense of the Pacific focus, which can only be taken if they have the Pearl Harbor Gambit active, which gives me the ability to beat the crap out of them. Because that means they have to keep at least 7 capital ships in Pearl Harbor at all times. And Defense of the Pacific, if I don't take the Pearl Harbor Gambit, they can eventually attack me, yes. It requires me to take it sometime in 1941. Aggression back to Turkey, sure. How you guys doing over there anyway? Invite to faction. Turkey's already in a faction. Oh, they're in the Axis. Okay, carry on. Carry on, good says. Yeah. So, our continued press into the Soviet territory is going well, I think. I mean, we've got the Soviets to a whole 16% capitulation. Yeah. The Soviet Union has barely any fucking national unity, though, so... 13-1 are our current slaughtering odds. So, once you make it to the top, this will be helpful. It's 23 some odd days to make it up there, though. Made it to the northern coast of the Soviet Union. Alright. Get construction going. Good news, advanced fire bases will be helpful. More organization and more recovery rate for our guys. That is important. We've kind of made it to the forward front line, which is why I'm now mostly concerned with up here. I want to close the ever-loving crap out of these gaps. Yeah. Press north. Yugoslavia capitulates. No one is particularly surprised. Alright, we're making it to the roof of the world, damn it. Which then will allow me to delete this front line here. And just sort of run around and conquer, because I'm pretty certain that there are no Soviet troops out there. So I can probably just ignore out here. No naval bases anyway, it's not like they can get supplies. So, fuck them. They want to just starve out there, that's fine. So, goal here is just get to here. Then we can start pushing up here. And slowly sizing the front line down. Like, the Soviets barely have any resistance out here. Even they know when they have to abandon an area. Legionnaires, Bulgaria has capitulated. Great news. Welcome to Europe. Border gore everywhere. The Treaty of Sofia, of which I'm apparently entitled to something. I could take Plovdiv. I don't have enough, so I have to pass. Pass soon. Done. Nothing I can do in that peace conference. Alright. It was a separate war, so. Alright. Come on. Non-aggression pact, sure. Alright. And the Soviet Union has already taken 719,000 casualties. Battle plans with units with no units assigned. Oh, I'm sure that tends to be the case. At this point, that's likely to be very true. Okay. Alright. Let's fuse the army orders and set up this front line. You guys will Maintain your order. Good. It's just going to be better in one army. And get an offensive line. There. There you go. There. That's properly working an offensive. He's good enough. At skill 5, he does work. I mean, he's not our main guy here, but hey, you know what? This guy is our specialist. We don't need a specialist here. We need somebody to just command everything. Yeah. Closed city network. How long are you going to keep this charade up? Come on, Stalin. We both know you're losing here. Attrition present. 52%. Holy shit. Yeah. This is why I can absolutely say fuck Siberia. This entire fucking line's damaged out of its mind. Like, we're eventually just going to be reduced to China. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Apparently, a good chunk of our units are not properly assigned. 52 selected. Just to make freaking sure. There we go. Which, of course, stopped this guy from going to the roof of the world. So he has to start all over again. Which will only take him 45 days. Come on here. We've got to press and freaking finish this line. Everything going on over here, yeah, they're just trying to form some kind of cohesive defense. All we can ask of that right now. Yeah. God. Like, logistics companies are not helpful anymore. Like, there's nothing logistics companies can do for us. This far north in Siberia. Oh, jeez. There's just nothing that can be done. Nothing. Advanced fire bases, that's helpful. Better organization. Now, shock and awe, this is helpful. Not only does it grant us the breakthrough tactic, which is great, it grants us the soft and hard attack. Breakthrough's a good tactic. Overwhelming fire. The modern blitzkrieg. Where does blitzkrieg get their elastic defense defender, blitz? Yeah, there they go. They got breakthrough there. Which breakthrough's one of the best tactics. You know. But yeah.
A new follower.
Thank you to Kevin Selt for following, or Kevin Kelt potentially. Alright. Convoy protection? Sure. Might as well. There's no reason not to be researching things at this point. Like, is it just going to start us a war with the US? Nah, then we're probably safe to research it. Alright. All of our fronts require more supplies. I'm not too surprised about that.
A new follower.
Thank you to Dolphin Dane for following. Yeah, this is going to be a long war. Like, because I can't leave this exposed. It's way too wide open. You know, I don't think the Soviets are doing much better than we are. Like, their total strength is declining. Ugh. Either they just can't get the guns out there, which is very possible. I'd believe it. Or they were running out of guns and or people. Also possible. I mean, that's totally believable. That said, it's time to end today's episode here. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Second one's right. Alright, so Kevin Kelt. Oh, welcome to the stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been your lovely host, Kelvin.